to the channel once again. This is Lee Allen Presents. I am Alan, and this is a product I'm going to be unboxing. I'm trying not to get too much glare, because obviously the lights are shining off the cellophane. Let me just pull the cellophane off very quickly before we go any further, because I don't want to blind anyone or show the rest of the room, which should not really be, well, I mean, it shouldn't not be seen, but you don't want to be seeing all the stuff you don't want to see, because you know why you're here to see. You want to see this. So this is what you're going to see. So I've also brought the previous edition of this, which I've got. I'm hoping that's kind of in the shot there so you can kind of see it. There we go. So this is the 1989 Batman film. This is the one with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Although Michael Keaton's playing Batman. He's not playing two people playing one character. So this is the 1989 version of Batman in 4K. This has a Blu-ray disc with it as well. I've seen a lot of people complaining about this case, but I think it looks very sleek and stylish. I'm going to just take it over here so you can kind of see the print on there. So whilst the front-facing camera, which is facing me, might not be able to pick up the print, on the front you have got this kind of shiny, like a matte, not matte, what's the other one? Gloss kind of imprint of the bat symbol with the Batman logo there as well, with on the matte background. I seem to have a bit of it looks like there's a bit of dust on there, so it's just come off the cellophane. So you got those here. I don't like these stickers on here, so I probably will end up peeling those off. So you've got, that's the front of the case there. On the side, we have got, it's quite a chunky kind of case. You've got the Batman logo, you've got the ratings. Again, these are stickers, so these will come off nicely. You've got the 4K Ultra HD symbol on the top there to symbolize it is 4K Ultra. It will take up a bit more space on the shelf, but I feel this is rather sleek and looks quite nice. You've got the J card on the back, which I'll take that off in a sec and show the proper back of that. And then we've got the spine. I'm hoping that's in focus because I can't really see the camera from there, but you've got the Batman logo there, the DC, the Warner Brothers said it was the Steelbook. So I'm gonna just pull it off. I always get a bit twitchy with these because the glue can sometimes be very, very strong. I don't want to wreck anything, you know, because these are collector's pieces. I managed to pick these up with, I'm not going to say which company, but they're celebrating Batman Day. It's this, what year? I think it's the 75th anniversary of Batman, or the 80th anniversary of Batman, something to that effect. It doesn't say on here what that is, but I'm just going to give a bit of a closer look on that J card there. You can kind of see all the information, all the extras and things on there. You have got a snapshot as well of what's included. We'll go through those separately anyway. So this particular film is 127 minutes long. It comes with Dolby Atmos sound. It doesn't come with Dolby Vision because this wasn't filmed in Dolby Vision, so they won't be able to get that. But it has got a proper 2160p ultra high definition scan of the original film. They've retouched it, they've coloured it, they've made the details pop. I was watching a comparison video when I was trying to decide if I wanted to get this set or not, and it does look fantastic. Heading back to the case then, at the back without the J card on, again you can see this part here is all in the matte and the rest is in like a gloss, so it really pops when you sort of get you to the light. And it's got the schematics. It looks like the Batmobile with the blue and the green going into each other, which I think looks really nice. This particular scene is from the end of the film. I mean, it's not really a spoiler because the film was out some 33 years ago, so it's not really a spoiler. Batman sort of looking over Gotham City at the end of the film, the bat symbol flashes up, and he's just sort of standing on the edge of a really tall building in Gotham City. So that's the back of that case there. So now we're going to go into the nitty-gritty of it. So we've got the Steelbook. So it's very much in the similar sort of vein as the outer case. I don't know how well that's going to pick up without tilting too much, but you can see there's an outline of the cowl itself and the shoulders with the, again, with the blueprint of the Batmobile on the background of the Steelbook. This doesn't really punch as much as the front box with the matte and the gloss, but I still quite like it. I think it still looks pretty sleek. And then on the back, we do have an imprint of the Joker. Again, it's really dark, you can't really see this as much. Again, with the blueprint going from green and to blue. And you've got all the cast and all the directors and all the other bits and pieces there. So like a normal look you'd have on like a film poster. I think that does kind of detract from it, but it's not really a big issue for me. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like that. For me, it's a bit of a non-issue. Opening this up, you met with these two very vibrant blue, like bright blue discs. So this one's the 4K disc. Let's pop that out. And then that one is the Blu-ray disc. So you get one of each format, one 4K, one Blu-ray. That one's quite tricky to get in without scratching a nail underneath. And then I'm just going to put that there. On the inside, you can see the Batmobile from the rear angle. Which looks quite nice in my mind. I quite like that. It's really sleek. So just pop these discs back in here. Keep them nice and safe. I'm hoping the extras on the... oh, that doesn't click in. That threw me off. That was weird. I'm hoping the extras on this disc are the same as the ones featured on the original DVD. So I've had these DVDs since some, like I think it was 2005, these come out. And it comes with a set. I should probably preface this. This is going to be the first part of a 5 series because I picked up all of the Ultimate Collector's Editions on 4K, the ones that are currently available. So the next one that we'll be releasing after this one will be Batman Returns. They haven't done Batman Forever or Batman and Robin just yet. I'm hoping they do to complete the collection. They are not really the popular films, but personally I think they're fantastic. Batman Forever I think is one of the best Batman films. I really enjoy that film. So what I'll do at the end of the Batman Returns one, I will show off all 4 of these DVD covers side by side because I think they look fantastic next to each other. Also included in the 4K one then, getting back to what we're looking at, is we've got this like a sleeve or an envelope, I guess you'd call it. Again, going with the same as the outer box itself, you've got the gloss bat symbol with the matte background going from green to blue with the blueprints. That really is quite showing up quite nicely on this camera, which I'm quite happy about. Because it can be a bit tricky to catch stuff like this and make it look good. And then on the other side of that, just more of the blueprints again. Okay, so what we're going to do then is open this. Let's move this out of the way for now. Let's open this envelope up. And we've got inside, what do we have? It's got a little ding on that, which is a bit annoying, but there is. So that's the inverse of the Steelbook. So I put the Steelbook there. So instead of having Batman in black, in this one, as you can see, it's got it in the blueprint and the black is on the outside. And then this is the vice versa. So it's almost like they've taken this, lifted that print off and put it onto the book, which I quite like. That's quite a nice little touch, that. And inside this book is going to be some premium high quality shots from the movie itself. So Vicky Vale, Joker, Batman coming through the glass ceiling in the roof of the building. Nice explosion at the chemical factory. And we got Joker with his human makeup on, as it were. Some nice shots of Michael Keaton in the Batsuit. I think Michael Keaton's very underrated as Batman. A lot of people will just instinctively go to some of the newer ones. Personally, for me, I think Michael Keaton was the best one. And there we go. That's the image at the back of the case I was saying about where you're standing there with the bat symbol on the rooftop. On the back of that, again, we just had a really nice glossy back symbol with the blueprints. Catches the light quite nicely. I really like that. That looks really sleek. Simple, basic. You don't need anything more than that. Then we've got a poster. So we've got a mini poster. So this side's got Batman, Nicholson and Keaton, and then the Batman logo with the sort of cast and whatnot on the bottom. On the flip side of this is a clean version, so it's just the Bat logo. I feel if you're going to do that, you probably should have printed that more towards the middle, because that looks a bit off center. They've literally just taken this, blacked out all the names, and printed it on this side. It's okay. I think it would have been better if you'd done it this way and printed the entire thing and had the full oval, but hey ho, I don't work for Warner. I mean, if you want to give me a job, Warner, go for it. I'll help you with this stuff. Next up, we've got, looks like 2 bookmarks. I get the feeling these are reprints of some old, maybe promotional material that was released. Again, the high quality, it's quite thick, it's glossy. It's not something I'd personally use because I wouldn't want to get them damaged, but the print on this is really nice. So there's those. There's nothing on the back. It's just blank on the back there. And then we have a bunch of art cards, or art prints, I guess would be the term. So these are bigger than postcard size. They look kind of like maybe an A5, which is half of an A4 sheet. And that's very high quality print. Again, it's glossy, it's quite shiny. You might be catching some reflection on the camera there. There's nothing on the back. So I'm just going to flick through these briefly. So you've got Batman in the Batcave with Joker in the background. You've got the Joker, Jack Nicholson. Again, it's a phenomenal Joker. I thought he did a fantastic job at this. It's torn because it is controversial to say that Heath Ledger wasn't the best Joker. I wouldn't necessarily agree that he's not the best Joker, but Jack Nicholson's Joker is a very different Joker. So I find it very difficult to rate those two against each other. And much the same with Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker in the Joker movie. So again, Batman and Vicky Vale. Batman and the Joker on top of the clock tower, having a scuffle. Oh, we got some nice black and white. Turn this way. It's a nice high contrast print on that. Got a little bit of print there. Batman in his high-tech, state-of-the-art Batcave receives a commercial break-in featuring the Joker in Warner Bros. Epic action-adventure film Batman, also starring Kim Basinger as photojournalist Vicky Vale. So I get the feeling that these were like maybe some early publicity shots, and then they sort of put a bit of information in for the press or whoever might have received these. I'm not going to read through all of them because that might be making a bit of a draw video. But these are really nice. I do like black and white prints. I think they're fantastic, especially when they're contrasted correctly. Not to sound like some sort of photo snob, but some of them look a bit washed out and bland. When you get those colors punching just right, they look fantastic. Like that one there, that's really nice. You can kind of see that it's taken directly from the old negative of the printed art, because it's a little bit of, not blurriness, but it's not quite in sharp focus. And you can see that there's a bit of a cut around on the gargoyle there, but that makes it a bit more realistic in the sense that it was just lifted from that old print. So we've got, that's everything we've got there. So in terms of the extras, we do have On the Set with Bob Kane, Legends of the Dark Knight, The History of Batman, Shadows of the Bat, The Cinematic Saga of the Dark Knight, parts 1 through 3, Batman Beyond Documentary Gallery, or Beyond Batman rather, Batman Beyond is the animated series that they did, 3 Prince music videos, okay. I'm not a big Prince fan personally, but that's just me. Heroes and Villains Photo Profile Galleries, Batman the Complete Robin storyboard sequence. Okay, was Robin meant to be in this film? And a theatrical trailer. So it's quite a lot here. As I said, I managed to pick this up on a good deal from a retailer online. So I'm really happy with that one so far. I say that one so far. I'm really happy so far with what we've picked up. As I said, this will be a 5-part series. We'll probably drop them a few days in between each other. So please look forward and look out for the next version, next one to come out. I can't talk today apparently, so please bear with me. I'm going to slip this back into here and I'm just going to pop these two side by side. So obviously this one on the right, your left, my right, is punching a lot more because you can see the vibrancy of the logo. But when you tilt this one into the light, that really does show up quite nicely. And I like the technical aspect of that. Batman isn't a superhero in terms of superpowers. He just uses his wealth and his technological means to be able to create things to fight crime, and I think that's a bit more of a realistic thing as opposed to like Superman, you know, flying around, he's invincible and whatnot. So for me, putting the technicality of those blueprints into this, I think works really well. So there we have it, Batman 1989. Oh, I just realized on the back of the original DVD case, they got the same with the bat symbol standing in the, that's quite a nice little consistency on that. But yeah, so thank you for watching. Obviously, if you liked the video, like it. If you didn't like the video, like it anyway, because everyone likes everything, right? That's what the world should be. If you don't like something, then don't diss on it, basically. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. You'll get notifications then when we do put up the next parts. So we've got Batman Returns coming. We've got Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. We'll get more into the Batman Forever and Batman and Robin thing during the Batman Returns video. So yeah, thank you for joining me for this unboxing. Don't forget to check out our socials. Our link tree is in the description below. And don't forget to never dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. See you in the next video.